What's going on, Mr. Skrill Town himself? Welcome to tonight's show. Welcome to Skrill Town. Welcome to Skrill Town Talk. We have a live guest today, exclusive interview with my boy, super producer, St Lou.Hitz. Uh, he didn't, he got a track record that's a mile long. He done worked with a lot of different celebrity artists. He done worked with a lot of celebrity producers. I'm waiting for him real quick so we can get this show on the road. But just to go down the list of people that he's worked with and produced for, we got 2Chainz, Kanye West, Bankroll Fresh, RIP. Got Travis Porter, Cap One, Schoolie, Short Dog, aka Fresh, Greasy, C White, Young Dro, Spody, Young Thug, Duke Gunner, Nietzsche, Dora, and Dolly, the whole YSL. Young Dolph, Verse Simmons, Pee Wee Longway, Arsenal, K Famous, Pablo Juan, Peso, Zaytoven, Cassius J, Nard, and B, Young Berg, Shauna, Doughboy, DJ Teflon, G the Singer, Johnny Blaze, and Cisco Rosado, DJ Sud, DJ Mook, DJ Bigger Rankin, DJ Pretty Boy Tank, Hip Hop Weekly Radio, Memphis Mo, Leafy, Luciano, and G Money, just to name a few. He got more, but like I said, his resume is long. He's worked with some of the best in the business. But we got him tuning in tonight with us, and we're gonna go over some things. He got some good game for y'all. But I want to see who's gonna tap in. I want to see who's gonna tap in while I get him on the line. Let's see. Okay. So what's been going on this Sunday evening with everybody? Yeah. All right. Yep. So while we wait, just want to tell you guys that still got a lot of stuff going on now that we are in the month of May. I can kind of go over some of the things that I'm excited about. Number one, we still got artist management and distribution going on. Of course, this is an artist management consultant company. So, of course, I got distribution and artist management. There we go. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get him in there. What's good, man? What's good?
What's good, family?
On there. Let me turn. I can't hear you. Hold on one second. 1 second. Get you on in here.
2 1 2 1 2. Live and
direct. You there? There
yeah.
we go.
Live and direct.
Live and direct. Check. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. What's going on? We got your boy St. Louis's own St Lou.Hitz. What's popping, man? What's popping?
Don't spread, man. It's all good. What's good with you, family? Finally good to connect.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, bro. Yeah, just out here grinding, trying to be like you when I grow up, man. You know how I go.
It's all good, man. I'm just trying to, man. It's not easy. I've been doing it for a minute too.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about, man. I ran over some of the credits that some of the people that you've worked with, like the Kanye's and, Travis Porters and all that. But tell us about St Lou.Hitz, man. Tell us what's going on.
Man, St Lou.Hitz got a whole story, and I'm definitely trying to put out a piece of work, to explain it. And I did a couple of podcasts, Fruit of the Boom, with Burberry Pro, that's where I'm at right now, actually. So, and then when I was trying to connect with you, like a couple of weeks ago, that was for a 4-weekend in Atlanta. So I was at Street Execs, which is my home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, But St. Lou.Hitz though started from St. Louis, Kinlock,
Okay.
Berkeley, Ferguson, doing beats, cutting records as a young dude. Found an MPC. It's a car mafia all day. You know, I'm a producer and engineer, so that's why I consider myself a super producer or
Most definitely.
engineer extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I make the record. I like embody the record. I'm not a. I started as a beat writer. You know, I love beats, but I more orchestrate like my brother Khaled. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Khaled. He's been in right now with that Khaled. So
all day.
But where I really got my game was in college, man. I went to Columbia College, Chicago. So that kind of just St. Louis gave me the grind. They gave me the substance, the content. So not only did I work with all them rap people, you know, I started with R. Kelly, Chicago Tracks, Slang Studio. Man. You know what I'm saying? Put it this way, before I even met Kanye for the second time, I was the one hooking up his MPC in the Chicago session. I didn't know. I seen it on video. Right. When I finally got to Street6, and I'm just in 2Chainz session, I was setting up, you know what I'm saying? And it was Saha the Prince, met him. It was Ye. And I really wanted to tell him my story, but I knew I didn't want to invade his little space.
Right.
So I was just like I did DJ Khaled, I didn't get to tell him my story. I was just like, pleasant to meet you, you know what I'm saying? I just looked up to you, you know what I'm saying? I should have been, man, I was that dude hooking up your NPC, you know, Kano, shout out to Kano. I seen that DMX shouted him out. That's from Chicago. And DMX on I gotta remember what song it was, but he was like, yeah, I did that for my friend Kato. And I was there then. I was at Chicago Tracks then.
Wow.
Grand Champion, but it's an album DMX recorded the whole album in
Kato's memory, right?
In Chicago. Well, no, in Chicago, at Chicago Tracks. He had the car, patrol cars, the dogs, everything. We were shorties. That's when I had the Beat Doctors. It was my first production company. So Doctors is really what came out of Columbia College. Got my degree in engineering, but I created the Beat Doctors, which
I remember them. Yeah, I remember hearing about the Beat Doctors, boy.
Right, we ended up doing Shauna, DTP.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
She had Getting Some Head. We had Take It Slow. It Slow had Shauna, Bobby V, Ludacris. That was the line. And when I found out Ludacris jumped on, we was screaming.
Yeah.
And that's one of Shauna's favorite songs. So Beat Doctors, Shauna, which was DTP, nothing about 2Chainz or Titty Boy, nothing about that yet. You know, and we was just making beats. Actually, we edited that Monica Missy, the sample, because we was them boys. Shout out to Pro, you know what I'm saying? One of the Beat Doctors. He put me on my sample edit game. You know what I'm saying? Just them soul samples, just crazy. So this the flip. Now I'm trying to just put it in a nutshell.
Right.
We did the Shauna. So I'm the type of producer. If I do your hit, I'm gonna hit the road with you.
Yeah.
With you. I'm gonna promote my own material and content. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing I'm networking and meeting a lot of people. So I Young Bird, because Bird, which is Hitmaker now, he was Shauna in Meal Ticket. Shout out Meal Ticket. And he was signed to Bad Boy and everything. Like everybody from my cluster, you know what I'm saying, really did their thing. But so Hitmaker is Shauna's hype man. Okay. I really came into the game off the hype man because it's gonna take me to Atlanta. Okay. Yeah. I end up giving Bird some beats. He was like, Lou, I fuck with you. Lou, you hard. He was so fun. B. I remember he was shaking Bud B here. He was like, yeah, this ain't Lou-Hitz, man. He hard. hard on them beats. And that's just how the flavor went with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got the hits. I was just St. Lou, big STL, St. Lou, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
So did the Bird thing. So Bird called me, was like, Lou, send me this joint. This joint is super dope. Me and Super Sag Live. He was with Dirty NT, you know, and did his thing. We both came out trapped together. Me and him did the beat, and he was like, bro, I need this beat. The album is done though, so I need you to send it ASAP. You need me to send it ASAP. I ain't get no money or nothing. I had to do this off Bird's word. You know what I'm saying? Man, his word, like Bird's one of the best, you know what I'm saying, producers out too.
Shout out to Bird.
And shout out Hitmaker, you know what I'm saying? So the song was called Put It On Me. And you know, that was with I think K Young, St Lou.Hitz, and Berg edited that thing so cold. And I ended up on his album, the album with the cash and stuff, everything. What's that? Because I'm gonna segue into that's how I'm gonna segue into the Cap One. What's that?
Look at me. It's the name of the album.
The Business. That's when we had the business.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We had all that stuff going. So and you can Google this or whatever, but it was the Bird album where it was his face. It was Young Bird. It was his face. Look at Me Now. I think that was the name of it. Yeah. So I got the bonus song on the album. Put It On Me. So it didn't make the second disc. It didn't hit the disc. But if you got it from iTunes, which is still on iTunes to this day, and one of the number one ringtones off iTunes, you know, that was produced by me and Super Sad. So that was Hitmaker. Before he was Hitmaker, that was Young Bird.
Yeah.
So that was my second thing that kind of just planted me firmly in the grass. So how I started to branch out, my partner Blue, shout out Blue, you know what I'm saying, with Caviar Dreams, that's Cap One. He called me, he was like, Lou, you need to bring everything and come to Atlanta. I'm like, what you mean, bro? Bring everything? He's like, Lou, bring your stuff, bro. Like, he said, we got an artist down here. His name Greasy. He was like,
yeah, I heard of Greasy. Yep.
With the Real University. He needs some work. So, and I'm gonna try to just wrap this up in a nutshell. So, because it was just a blessings upon blessings upon blessings.
Right.
And so I just got to work. So I moved to Atlanta and just got to work. But we was trapping and rapping. So so I was in the streets with, you know what I'm saying, my dudes, Greasy, Cap. It's like in Atlanta, you just got to get it how you live. So
right.
36 was at the old building. Everybody know the old building, you know what I'm saying, on the 4. So it wasn't no studio. It was just Street Execs, the office building.
Right.
So shout out to Al. You know, we call him No IG Al on Instagram because he don't have no Instagram.
Okay.
Al, you know what I'm saying? DJ Techniques, which is Tech, you know what I'm saying? Charlie Rocket, who is 2Chainz manager, and his name Charlie. And we was on some trap stuff, and he just took it on some Charlie Rocket running marathons. Like I said, everybody exploded.
Everybody getting it. Yeah.
And my other brother, I can't think of his name. I just seen him the other day. So, it's one more CEO that I didn't mention. And hopefully it'll come through me. So I'm just so excited about this story because this story is just really captivating, and I'm trying to just it up. So
sound like you have been on a journey, man. Sound like you've been. So how long have you been doing? Like you've been in the industry, like For real,
Man,
for real. How long you been in there?
Because I'm an OG, you know what I'm saying? So I tell people at least since 2005, 2006.
Ah, yeah, you been grinding then. You been grinding for real.
I was learning the game. Where I really came up is in the last 7 years. And then like that 3 to 5 years in Atlanta just took me off on the trajectory. But so one more thing. So I told you Blue had told me bring my stuff, right?
Right.
So I didn't know this was 2Chainz situation. I didn't know this was his management company. 2Chainz had toured in St. Louis like a couple times, and I just was like, man, this dude makes some hard trap music, like this real trap music. I'm like, right. The sound. I'm like, wow. So when I got to Atlanta, I didn't know 2Chainz was like the artist, but this was, you know, before we did all the last 3-4 albums. I came in like Trappavelli 3 or Trappavelli Trey, and then we went from there. I went from there, but like I said, that was before the Street Exec Studios. So, No IG Al partner Rollo was like, Lou, we need you to, help us out with building the studio. And I'm like, okay, shit. So I'm thinking it's all good, and I'm helping the studio. We just building the studio from scratch. It's the old BMF building, the old Grand building, and then we redid it, and now Street is at the studio. So
I just sent you another link to join a room on Facebook because I don't know if the Facebook has locked in, but I know the YouTube and Twitch is on right now. So I just sent you another link to join this room.
Definitely doing it right now. Hold on,
okay. That way we can capture all these listeners.
Yeah. Shout out all the listeners, man. It say the room unavailable.
Oh, I'm about to. It says unavailable.
Yeah. You want me to refresh it?
Yeah, because it should. Because I just clicked back on it.
Let me click back on that link. It did say attachment unavailable, and the link not hidden.
Okay, well, if it ain't, that's all good. I can always resend it later on, but yeah. So you said y'all was you had just hooked up with 2Chainz, LinkedIn, and
so I'm linked in, I'm plugged in, but I'm not as plugged as I thought I was. So Breezy, you know what I'm saying, doing the thing or whatever in the studio, and he like so it was the last day that they was interviewing engineers. I thought I was already in because I was in with the owners. You got me because you kind of froze up, but I'm
here. I'm here.
Right. So I was like, man, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I was just real nonchalant about it. And Greasy picked me up that day. He was like, man, they calling everybody down here, bro, for engineers to interview them. He was like, KY been interviewed. That was 2Chainz major, engineer. Shout out KY. He like my super OG. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
KY and Jack, both of them, those the 2Chainz engineers that kind of blessed me in. But anyway, so Greasy was like, yeah, Lou, you need to get down there, bro. They interviewing people and you sitting on your ass. I'm like, dang, get up. So I'm like, okay, it's let's see, Al, Tech, Charlie, D is 4 CEOs. D-Leaks. There we go.
Okay.
Shout out D-Leaks. So them the 4 CEOs. I'm like, okay, I'm strategic. I'm like, okay, I need to hop to them 4 people and get their blessing. You know what I'm saying? Went to Al first. Al like, oh yeah, man, holla at Tech. You know what I'm saying? We got you. Whatever.
Right.
And I'm handing niggas my resume too at the same time. Like, nigga, I'm trying to be. See, one thing about Atlanta, You know what I'm saying? I was there to get a check and pursue whatever I was pursuing. But
right.
because I had a household to sustain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Tech was like, oh yeah, holla at Charlie. You know what I'm saying? Holla at Charlie. Charlie like, man, we doing our last interviews today. Call this girl right here. This girl from Britain. I got her number in my phone. Can't remember her name. Had the British accent. Interview me. She's like, I was like, so you think, after the interview, I was like, so do you think, I'll be a good candidate? She was like, oh no, don't worry about it. You're over qualified. She was like, you're good. You're good.
Wow.
The main engineer is me, CO, a couple of guys, but I know CO, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And we was the main engineers that started. And
wow.
The intern Nolan, this the icing on the cake. And I always tell people like stay down and come up because his intern actually became his main engineer right now. That's his main engineer. Now, real quick on the Kanye story, how I got the credit was we did me and shouts out to my boy producer. I gotta think of his name, but we remixed this song "Jump," and y'all know what I'm about. Yeah, his name ain't gonna come to me. I'm just rushing. That's my man. He did the track for Jump.
Okay.
And I think 2Chainz and Kanye. No, I don't remember. I don't remember how Jump though. It's a 2Chainz song. So we sent the stems. I tracked it out. Sent the stems to Ye. He remixed it, and it's like just crazy shit that never came out. Like, yeah, but the Travis Scott joint 3500. You know, I didn't know what I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I didn't know. They said when you in the process of being legendary, you don't know that you in the middle of doing some legendary shit.
Right.
I was just trying to be dope.
Yeah.
Get credits. I was just trying to get in the door. I was just trying to get a check. Not even a big check, just a work check.
Right. Something to eat off of.
So that's how that came. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? God bless, you know what I'm saying? Bankroll Fresh, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know 5 Bankroll Fresh videos. I mean, like 3 2Chainz videos. You just got the people who know how to be a star at that time. Like they was how to do it. If I would have known that, but I remember I used to try to come to the studio just on some chill shit and came up had to be camera ready every day. Cause we'd be straight to filming, and I just coming from St. Louis, we just, if you don't have Hollywood in your area, you don't know how to, participate.
Right.
He was keeping me up to date. Greasy was keeping me up all the shit. So I played the greatest, kept me laced, gave me my first little jewelry and everything. So I was his engineer. And then we was plugging the city just on some other stuff. And all the rappers just on some trapping shit. And by the time street, they was like, shout out Pablo Wine, you know what I'm saying? Like we was working and I didn't even know he rap. He like, you do beats? I'm like, Bankroll Fresh, Travis Scott, Young Dolph. That was before, shout out Glock, fuck with Glock, the movement. My boy Jay Allen, you know what I'm saying? But I was Caviar Dream, so I was doing Cap One and then Schoolie and a lot of Travis Scott. I was just the engineer, you know what I'm saying? And I put as much time as I wanted to because just my personal issues, some health issues, that's what actually brought me away from the whole situation. So it's still going up though. So Bankroll Fresh situation, God had put his hands in my situation and intervened, and he had removed me from street. And I had got this opportunity to be at Billboard Studios.
Really?
ATL.
See, that's huge right there, boy.
That's what was my boss third name? That's my dude, man. Shout out him, man. That's I think Big John. Shout out Big John, Billboard Studio. He was like, Saint, he's from New York. He's like, Saint, I love what you do. I love what you do with the artists, man. You really, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
Right.
Low key, you know what I'm saying? And then I always get them. That's what bring me to the Young Dro, Young Thug, and all that stuff. Like, I be recording them, and we be vibing, and then like, Dro, what? You got some peace? I'm like, yeah. Heat, strapped with the heat. So I'm at Billboard Studios, $1 million studio, but it's just so clean and quiet and just flexed out. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm at the spot. Man. I'm the main engineer. That's my spot.
Right.
And I'm like, God, I miss kicking it with the partners. You know, dude. That's just after we did a bunch of albums and
right.
Street Execs, and so I moved to this other situation. I'm just trying to show you the artists.
I got you. Yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah, the listeners want to listen. They want to hear this.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got to Billboard Studios, and I just want to swing the story on the back situation. Like, I remember Future was in town. My dude, man, it's like Zell, some more Memphis artists. He was running me around. That was my man's. And I was like, man, we need to get some green. So I'm like, let's get the street. I can't wait to hit the street. Let's hit the street, get a little something. Then we just roll with Tit to fuck with Future. And I think we was at Privé that night. So I knew we was go pregame. That's what we call it, pregame.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was like, nah, man, I ain't really feeling that street energy right now. And I got offended because I'm street all day. I'm like, bro, why you ain't feeling street? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the spizz eye. Plus we trying, you know what I'm saying, get with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, let's just go down and fuck with Future. Go straight down to Tabernacle. Go straight down to Tabernacle, fuck with Future. I was like, okay. We fucked with Future, and then I didn't do the after party. After we did Future, I just went home, and then when I went home, D. Sims, my little brother, man, that's Drum Firm. So we Drum Firm too, Drum Firm Mafia. Shout out T Hood doing this thing right now. D. Sims.
Shout out T Hood.
You hear me? So D. Sims like, man, call. Yeah, you got it. He like, call somebody. He was like, I just heard Bankroll Fresh got shot. I'm like, Bankroll Fresh got shot. Like, nah.
Wow.
Okay, but I called my man's back who just dropped me off at the crib. He called me. He was like, man, I just passed street. And he said, there's hella police cars over there. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, they told me Bankroll Fresh just got shot. He said, yeah, I heard Bankroll Fresh just got shot. So all that shit happened in front of the studio. I'm just trying to, in a nutshell, real quick.
Yeah.
We be in is A in the front. That's A and B in the front. C is in the middle. D is in the back, which is 2Chainz studio, which is like the backwood studio right now.
Yeah.
That's the main. That's at the building. So I'm just like that action. And then we had shout out Chainz because we had what's the song, the album with him and Wayne?
What's the name? I know which one you talking about.
Coming out with a number 2 too. Part 2. What's Wayne Hood? Holly Grove.
Yeah, Holly Grove.
That was College Grove. We did College Grove. So that was the night we released College Grove. And Bankroll got hit. Now me and Bankroll, we made a bunch of records. Everybody, shout out Shorty Fresh, everybody made a bunch of records, and you know what I'm saying, he got killed. So then I was like, after that, just to wrap it up. So then Jeffrey, the YSL Young Thug album, wearing the dress, right?
Yeah,
we did the whole album at Billboard Studios.
Wow, okay.
My first jump in. So we did Jeffrey, So I did like 3-4 Gunna tracks I got I produced. And the thing is, I'm coming out with my own project with a lot of unreleased material. So shout out the resume. You know what I'm saying?
Resume, yeah. Be looking for the resume. That sound hot. That sound hot.
Company Major Hits that I got with Major 88 Keys. So shout out Major 88 Keys. So that's a whole how we came together and just kind of blew up on that's the St. Louis action.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Did some Gunna shit, did some Doris shit, Dolly. It's a song I got with Dolly, Pablo Juan, and like a whole bunch of other people, and Dolly just killed me. Oh, what's the name on her now? Lil Uzi Vert on her.
Uzi Vert, yep.
There's one more person that's like mega that just jumped on her. And, no, I don't know who it was. Maybe it wasn't nobody. Man, I think it was just Lil Uzi Vert that hopped on there that just really impressed me. So that's really my work too. And then so I started with Dro though. Like Dro, first person
Young Dro
put me with. Yeah, so Dro, I played some of his stuff and people like that shit so cold. He was doing IG videos with us in the studio and just going crazy. That was like his little comeback.
Yeah.
Bananas. I don't know what projects came out. I know I did the remix for Day Day and Young Dro because I heard Google Music. I pressed Google Music one day and it was a Dro song and it was a song I had recorded at Billboard. So that showed me that the content I'm producing is going straight to the masses.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
It was We Be in the City and all that. That's Breezy saying, "Yeah, where your hoe at?" And then he just ran with it on the song. But I mean, at St. Louis, I'm like, oh, y'all fucking with that shit. Okay, y'all fucking with that shit. All right. So that was Dro. So that's Tip. So then Future. Let's just throw Future in her because he came through for a minute in the studio. Pee Wee Longway. Shout out Pee Wee Longway. You know what I'm saying? We did
all day.
A couple of records too. And it's all that Billboard. So it's just my Billboard action. So then I got this other little studio on Memorial that I trap from, meaning I just record my regular clientele or whoever I can do it anywhere, but I gotta text you if I'm at Billboard Street. I can touch you in, but that's just some exclusive shit. So I had Live House, right? My niggas, hey, my niggas at Live House. Like, shout out to CEO of Live House. His name gonna come to me. That's my man. He always looking out for me. But we was on Memorial though. It was an old building. Loud House now. Y'all can Google it. Loud House now. Hold on, this D Sims real quick. D Sims was good, bro.
Hey, I think I'm gonna have them track outs when I get situated where I'm going. I'm gonna double check, but I should have them track outs today.
Okay, well I'm gonna let fam know, and then I'm gonna send you the cash app. Send me your cash app again, please.
All right, I got you.
Okay, all right, bro.
All right. Like 30, 45 minutes.
It's cool. It's cool. I'm doing this podcast right now too. Shout out my mans, man. Just put me on to the podcast. So yeah. Just hey, can you let them know your discography just real quick? Just
Skrilltown MO, man. Management and consultant. Skrilltown MO. Yeah, for sure. Welcome to Skrilltown.
Welcome. Man, for sure.
So, for sure. I mean, I work with Young Thug, Future, Lewis, Pablo Juan, and I'm getting R&B.
21 Savage.
Oh yeah, man. We need to link up for sure.
Man, let's go on.
This is my little bro, man, Drum Firm himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's up, Drum Firm, man? Shout out to Drum Firm. What's going on?
Yeah, me life. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Sam, I'm gonna let you go, bro. I'm gonna just get back to capping them down, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just telling how it is. All right, bro. Love, bro.
Man, love you, man.
All right. So I don't even remember where I was at, man. But Loud House.
Yeah, so Loud House. Yep.
Shout out my nigga Turbo.
Turbo, yeah.
Turbo, my young nigga. That's D Sims' partner. Really, D Sims introduced me to Wheezy. Everybody, like, they is a crew. He from like after Metro, like it's him.
Okay.
Said like that, but that's basically what's going down.
Yeah.
And all the crews, shout out Sunny Digital,
Yeah.
Who old boy created 808 Mafia and everything. He was a young nigga. He was really bringing us through the game with the Fruity Loops shit. Lex Luger. Shout out Lex Luger.
Lex Luger, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of branched out there. So Loud House, we built the new Loud House. Right?
Okay.
In Buckhead.
Oh man.
We probably not on Facebook because we didn't make the link. But my name is Dan Liddell, right? On Facebook.
Uh-huh.
House is on Liddell Drive. Fact. No lie. It's just weird. It
just happened like that? Was that you?
That's where because I did the equipment list, everything. I'm talking about I really had hands on building it. So that Street Execs, Billboard Studios, now it's Loud House. Loud House, hear all the Gunna shit, all the Gunna and shout out QC, Lil Baby shit.
Yeah, okay. Uh-huh.
Turbo was an engineer there. He engineered and produced.
Right.
Sims little partner. So, you know what I'm saying? And then I got them co-producing track, them co-producing. So and when I play this shit, I'd be like, well, that's expensive. Fuck. I mean, so I don't really, that's my little bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to St. Louis, we was having a run. It was me, Chase, man,
y'all got a lot of producers down St. Louis, bro. Like
DJ, Chop Squad.
Y'all got so many people, man.
Everybody. But DJ swore down. I was one of the coolest engineers. So this is not my mouth. I let people introduce me. I don't never just cap myself down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Talk to you know what I'm saying? Because we kind of can get the story out. But yeah, so then you had Loud House, and that was just a lot. That was a lot. All that was T Hood, which T Hood got the percolator and everything going right now. DJ Plug. So let's say the people I would like to meet, you know what I'm saying, on the basis, Future. D Sims didn't say Future, but he didn't track out Future a couple of us. Like I said, he was modest. Never met Metro from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, y'all, man. So how they? Okay, I don't mean to cut you. So my question is how do y'all get this like pipeline from St. Louis to Atlanta?
I don't know how it happened.
Yeah.
Take the money. You know, my boy Tay Creations, me and Tay Creations then went in. We did this shit for MTV. Nia K, shout out Nia K. Nia K was on the rap
game.
The rap game.
Yeah.
Shout out Jermaine Dupri. You know what I'm saying? I did her shit and she toured. They toured with it.
Yeah. You know Rufus? You know Rufus from that? Rufus Morgan?
Rufus. Oh, that's the artist, ain't it? Yeah, I don't know.
Now he the engineer on the rap game. That's one of my old best friends.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on there. Yup. Shout out to Roof.
So, yeah, but anyway, the whole point was they was looking for me to get into street, you know what I'm saying? You can't just walk through the door.
Right,
you know?
right.
I was always chasing them in, and then they can go work their little moves, you know, however they got, because you don't know who might be in street execs recording.
Right.
And that's the thing, the hustle with the music game. If you really want to come cut some hot records, go to Atlanta and do like 10 to 20 hours at Street Execs or Patchworks, these things that sound, you know, do somewhere some heavy traffic and you go network and you just go, it's gonna happen for you. So that's a jewel.
That's a jewel right there. If y'all listening, man, exactly what he said. You got to go to the bigger markets to record your music. You know what I'm saying? It's fine and dandy, you know, to try to see. I'll be trying to tell people all the time, St. Lou, Hitz, about stop cutting corners. You know what I'm saying? They want to become superstars, but they steady out here cutting corners, man. So what can you say about like people in the industry since you've been around all these folks? Like, you got to spend some money.
Bro, you got to spend some money. I was trying to tell my big homie here, NFL player, you know, shout out for Curry, used to play for the Browns. I was like, you need to get a condo in ATL, build your little home studio, and just book in different spots. That was before I went to Atlanta. That was before I became who I became. That was before I had all the plugs. Like,
right.
So now I have, you know, I charge a consultant fee for niggas through the door now, because street niggas to see me coming, and I'm bringing business too, and they just, I mean, it's just, I love the way it's business first, and then it's basically family after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just want to shout out them guys, Cap One, the CEOs, the whole, you know, Tit himself. You know what I'm saying? Just real cool dude, hella funny. Just KY. Like, I brought D Sims in, my cat Monty right here. I brought him in the studio with 2Chainz. Like, and I'm just observing, you know, KY do his thing, and then I just sit in on KY do his thing, and just having that process, man, and just, man, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Now we just taking it to the next level. So that weekend, we were supposed to really do our original interview. Was big. It was big for Atlanta. It was for a weekend. It was kind of my come back to the city. I mean, I always be there, going back and forth. But this was me going back to street execs and just back to, you know what I'm saying?
Right, back where the grind started.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
I'm working with a lot of St. Louis artists, you know, Pancho Villa, you know what I'm saying? He messaged me. I can't really see it right now. But shout out Nelly, man. My mentor came into the game was through Batter Up.
Oh, you for real? That was you?
That's my mentor, Steve Black. But I'm right under him. So
Right. I remember that. That was the joint. That was Midwest, man. Yeah.
Numbers. So he taught me that you could produce a song, and one song do 11 million to 12 million times.
It's on the plaque.
Wow.
Yeah, the plaque was in my studio.
Yeah,
like,
he put
that's why I'm so cool with J.E. and all of them, because they got plaques and I got the same plaque. So
wow, man, that's so as a producer coming up, like in a short version, what's the pipeline, or what's the way of staying on the grind, staying consistent? What's the best way to put it to them?
That's the only way I know how to do it. Get my hands dirty, jump in the scene in the middle, ASAP. Jump in the middle. I didn't know. That's how I did college. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know. And it's a little fear of failure factor. So you don't want to fall. You know what I'm saying? So the grind is hard. And you pushing and pushing. And then if you got a little strategy under your belt, and you know, Atlanta definitely taught me the marketing. And really with Zaytoven. Shout out Zaytoven. I'm sitting
Shout out to Zay.
Cap wanted this beat. It's I did the trampoline trap. That's Cap One, Young Dolph, and OJ the Juice. Shout out OJ the Juice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
A legendary track right there.
And Shorty Fresh. I think I kicked it off, and then they finished off the rest. But I definitely did OJ verse and them A's. It was just legendary just to do the hey, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit. Damn, I lost my track of mine. Why did I bring up that?
We're just saying the grind, you know, staying on the grind and push it forward, and you know, how basically stay consistent.
Yeah, but just being at the right place at the right time. Because if I wouldn't have did them certain decisions to get me in them seats and in them rooms, like I said, you just got to keep pushing. You just got to keep pushing. So
okay. So how did somebody reach out to to St Lou.Hitz if they for real, for real.
Audio Trends Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my brother Ken Tone, you know what I'm saying? That's my VP and our co-production partner and everything. So you can really get through him on the communication, but basically hit my IG, you know what I'm saying? St Lou.Hitz at Instagram.com, but it's ST_LOU_
Okay.
TT_ at Instagram.com. So that's Instagram is heavy, you know what I'm saying? That's just how the industry communicates within the music. But yeah, the people that's trying, the business definitely changed now with the digital format, but I do recording too. It's not just beats, so you gotta physically record, you know what I'm saying? Put this in the atmosphere where I'm trying to go now. I did a couple things where I was in Rick Ross' not his crib, the old box, the old not the that was Holyfield. Not the Holyfield, it was another crib in his gay community, and it was like the Atlantic Records. We call it the label house, you know what I'm saying? Tracks and did his thing. But I really would like to work with Ross, you know what I'm saying? Be Ross like personal engineer.
Yeah.
It's just my, wish, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that'd be some hot, boy. That'd be hot right there. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, legendary stuff with legendary dudes, man. People don't know, like, that's what it's all about, man. Making good music for show, and people behind it.
Cool is too. It's really about respect and just being your own man, standing your own thing, and never know who's gonna do what. So I'll let try on people and shit party. You know what I'm saying? Like, like
DJ Drum.
You just don't disrespect people. You know what I'm saying? And you not know. But when you in the scene, it's hard because that ego, man, and that money and that clout, it get a little crazy. So you just gotta know how to hold your own. You gotta be in a wolf game. You definitely gotta wolf pack yourself out. So I always my secret always been I've been team oriented. You know what I'm saying? So I got like I was saying, audio entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Major hits, doctors. And then it just branches out to the national market of the street exec. So
now these companies based in St. Lou or the ATL, or they just both?
ATL, Audio Trends in St. Louis based.
Okay.
Artists, Lil Money, Young Louie. Let me see, Yo Banger. Love Yo Banger, STL King. I forgot what King go by, but my boy King, you know what I'm saying? Which I think them two brothers right there, King and Banger, are just,
they getting it, huh?
Artists, rappers, I feel. But
yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say too. And I've been doing a lot of what they call it, post-mortem or whatever. I don't know what they call it. Like a lot of the young guys, been getting killed up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man.
Doing his shout out Busy Gambino, KB6,
600
man. Just my dude the other day, I called him, man. What's up, boy? Name? Oh, that was crazy.
Was that in St. Lou?
Yeah, that was in St. Louis.
Man.
It was all in St. Louis.
Yeah, man. It's rough, bro.
Shout out Midge 3600.
That's what I said, Midge 600.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man. It's getting deep out here, man.
I always take me back to the Bankroll Fresh situation.
Yeah.
It changed everybody. That just changed everybody's trajectory. But luckily, everybody kind of swung on the up. It was a down note for a second.
Yeah.
My nigga Schoolie was hurting too. Like Skate, I love Skate, like little brother. Like is he from Rich Kids? And
okay, yep.
Yeah, them my brothers. Like we be like saying brother, you know, that's my brother. Like on my partner, like for real, like no cap. You know what I'm saying? And like Gunna. That's why I say you don't never know who gonna do what. Gunna wasn't
Right.
when I was recording him, but he had a hell of fire flow. So, like, man, shout out my boy London on the track.
Oh, London be going hard. London go hard, bro. Yeah.
Vinci, my partner, so I'm just kicking in Blue Da Vinci crib. That's how I actually mixed a track for him with Rick Ross on it. That was my first Rick Ross shit. And then this young nigga kept coming in, plugging up his laptop and going hard on Logic. So I'm just trying to be some OG shit. I'm like, yeah, little nigga, you hot, little nigga. I'm like, yeah, you got some. He's like, he was just cool, and we was just hella cool. We grabbed a bind. This nigga becomes London on the track. He was London on the track.
Right.
Jump in the next situation. You know what I mean? Like, man, London J. Man.
And we got to,
Weezy, you know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Weezy, like, one of the #1 producers right now.
Yeah, big time.
I'm saying, like, what?
That's like,
Baby
man,
Cash.
you didn't. Baby Cash? Oh, yeah.
Big John from Billboard was like, ooh. He was like, Saint, we need to get the room. Baby need to do a meeting real quick. I'm like, okay, cool. I walked out. Well, no, Baby came in. He was just shooting the shit. He was like, what's this, nigga? We had a U87. He was like, Sony motherfucker. You know, Sony mic like a $7,000 mic.
Right.
Sony motherfucker. I'm like, true. We need that motherfucker. We got the U87. So I stepped out, and then Slim was walking in, but they had two big black niggas with big ass machines.
Right.
It was the Don for real walking in. Just it was just us at the studio.
Right.
You know, my Instagram too, if you go back for, I know, but man, I was like, that's true. You know what I'm saying? That's true.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I ain't even say nothing. Like, I wouldn't, bother that, situation.
Nah. Yeah, y'all need to.
People, like, even some people who probably didn't know me, they just recognize me and know, like, that's old boy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, so I became a brand, man. I had to. I just had to. Like, and I'm St. Louis. St. Louis is like most known unknown, flat out. Like, it's never really been my time on that note. So that's why I'm trying to kind of put it down for the city before I go back to Atlanta. So I can meet while I'm here, and then, you know what I'm saying, do what I do. So.
Yeah, man. Well, appreciate you all this time you allowed us to do the interview, man. You know, you showed some love, and shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to, St Lou.Hitz, man. He didn't have to do this. We've been networking back and forth, man. He showed a lot of love. That's that Midwest love, man. Like from KC to St. Lou, man, to the ATL for sure. But you got any last words for the viewers, man?
Let me look, I don't know how to do my Instagram. I was gonna say, trying to capture something. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, I just want you to, shout your shit out too. I'm just thanking you for giving me the platform. You know what I'm saying, to do what I do, and
most definitely, man. Yeah, when I seen you on Facebook and Instagram, I'd already kind of talked to a couple St. Louis producers and engineers, but when I got the opportunity to talk to you, I was like, yeah, it ain't no question. I'm gonna holler at St. Louis.Hitz, and shout out to St. Louis.Hitz for the opportunity. Skrilltown MO, Sony Orchard, management, Skrilltown Clothing, KC stand up, St. Louis stand up, ATL stand up. We all coming in all different angles, but we gonna get it. The grind don't stop. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, we here. You know what I'm saying? We here for sure. We here. So
yeah,
man.
For sure. I appreciate it too, man. And just to the young people out there, to the young producers, young engineers, like I was saying, like, and that's the thing. I never had like a manager or nothing really either. And I've been getting this, you know what I'm saying? Now I want to get, that's the only thing about it, and that's probably the last jewel I can drop. You know what I'm saying? What I wasn't doing was doing my split sheet with the songs. So I can have everybody and then publish them myself and then put them out. So that was the thing I didn't do. And everything at that time in Atlanta was like mixtape shit. It wasn't a hardcore album, even.
Right.
And so if it ain't a hardcore album, am I really getting credit? Yeah, no. I'm just putting out, but it's not being stamped. So that's why with the major hits and audio trends, we just doing the paperwork, getting everything together. I'm still that's why I'm gonna put out the resume. The resume gonna have unreleased material that's just really gonna cause promotion and buzz for the brand, and then get out with some major records after that. So, and nowadays we in the single EP type era. So 1 to 5 songs, you know what I'm saying, on the artist that's blazing. But Bird got Hitmaker got some new shit working out. I'm trying to see what's up with that new situation. The 300 is going nuts. Oh
man, 300, they doing they thing.
Going crazy.
Yeah, 1501, you know all them.
Yeah, I think they put another artist out. Yeah, shout out to that Nelly. Remember that little Nelly shit? I think that's that 1501.
Is that it? So, oh yeah, that busted. Yeah, that busted.
Yeah, so that was always been trending. I always been, wearing the city on my back for show, like because we been trending. People just, like you said, how did find a segue to hit the industry up like that real quick, man? We was just down there, man.
Man, y'all getting it. Y'all always been getting and we 4 hours away from each other, but it's like it's crazy because I used to talk to people, that made it, and they made it from St. Louis. So they might have been from Kansas City, but they had to go through St. Louis to end up in ATL, or they go through Chicago and end up in St. Louis and ATL. It was crazy.
Shout out my man L, you know what I'm saying? We did Take It Slow, he did that melody, did that piano.
That was a cold hit.
Acting and stuff. Now he doing comedy. That's L Williams. He be hosting Original Beat Doctor. Shout out Jay Marty. We did the Lumity joint. Everybody don't even remember Lumity, but that was the.
I remember. I think I remember the name. I just
joint with Shaggy and all that. You know what I'm saying? That was really. We did like some pop stuff to really get us going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout out. No stressing, no capping. Shout out East Hood. There's 2Chainz DJ. Always always kept me in pocket. Had me with them, the other guys. You know what I'm saying? That's DJ Ace and my man that's with Cookies, the dude for Cookies. Oh boy.
Burner.
Yeah, Burner DJ. You know what I'm saying? That's we always came out the trap. I'm just trying to name everybody, man. Just get a little piece of history of how deep it goes. So if you see me,
man,
you will know why I charge this or why I have the experience that I have. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of production under my belt. That's why I'm hits, because everything I touch has been a hit. Like everything went national. So that's just where the bang comes. St Lou.Hitz. Remember, I was Big STL, then I was St Lou. Then I was St Lou.Hitz. I had to add that Hitz to it. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that Hitz.
Thing I'm cranking is Hitz. So
that's for sure, man. But yeah, man, I want to thank y'all for coming. All the people that tuned in tonight. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to St Lou.Hitz and this crew. And then we're gonna stay in contact, bro.
Yeah. Shock City Studios. You know what I'm saying? D-Ho, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just. Like when I walk in these places, they've been a part of me. Like, and I helped build them. You know what I'm saying? I probably didn't get that check that you looking for, but I got that respect. You know what I'm saying? And
that go a longer way.
them relationships is way more profitable than they quick little $5.
Connections is lifetime,
So,
baby.
that's my
all day.
last jewel, my brother.
Yep, I'll do it, man. Well, yeah, man. Thanks again. Hey, St. Lou, we gonna keep in contact, man. Much love, brother. You know what I'm saying? And to all the people that tuned in, be on the lookout for St. Louis.Hitz. The resume is coming soon, man. Other than that, man, we out, man. One love for the Midwest, bro. Shout out to you, man. I'm out.
Yes, sir.
One love.